Welcome to today's tutorial on CLO3D. So if you are a beginner in CLO3D, this is the right tutorial for you. So let's start with bringing an avatar to the scene here. You click on avatar, then you can pick either male or female. Let's use a male character. Then you can pick anyone from the characters here. Most of these characters you find here are downloaded. You get, so I'll also create a tutorial on how to download free character for CLO3D and how to put them in the software so that you can see it when you launch the software. So let me pick this guy, the black guy. So the black guy is on scene here. So most of our work will be on the 2D scene. This is the 2D scene and this is the 3D scene in CLO3D. So we'll start with this. The options here, as you can see, this is the option to draw a pattern. So for you to see other option here, you have to right click, hold on left click for a long time. When you hold on left click for a long time, you'll be able to see other options like polygon, rectangle, ellipse, spiral. So but we are using the polygon here, and these are shortcut HSE. So if you don't want to use your mouse to if you don't want to drag your mouse to click on it, you can just press H and it will activate the polygon icon. So click here, click, like that. You can add more. Then we are making a shirt, so like this. Then make sure it meets at the point here. So this is it. So this is the shirt. So we are going to duplicate it or mirror it. So you can either press Ctrl D or press the hair, click on transform pattern here, tap on it, left click, and what we are going to do here is to click on symmetric pattern with so, and this is Ctrl D. That's what I'm saying. So this is Ctrl D here. Then we have to make this option curvy, the neck curvy and also the arm side curvy. So you click on this icon to edit pattern, hold on it, left click, hold on it. So click on curvature, edit curvature, and tap on this line. Then left click, like hold on left click and drag it down. So this is it. So this is it. So when you click on Ctrl D, any changes you make in this first pattern will also take effect in the second pattern because they are linked together. This line here shows that they are linked. So you do the same here too. So we're not too perfect. We can still do some editing. You can edit this point here. If you know you want to put this inside, just tap here and click on edit pattern. Then you can click on this point and let's bring like inside a bit. And it seems this neck is too wide. You can bring this inside a bit. Yes. So like that, you can always make the adjustment to your own taste. So that is it. So we have to create pattern also for the back side of this character or this avatar. So what you do now is you can click here or press A. This is it. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate this. You can either press Ctrl C to copy and you paste it here, or you can just left click. When you click on this icon here, left click, copy and paste. So this is it here. But when you copy and paste, it is not linked to this because any changes you make here won't take effect here because this is a copy and paste, not the Ctrl D where there is a symmetric symmetric pattern you get. So this is it here. So what we'll do now is, and also what you should note that anytime you cut a cloth, everybody knows that a cloth have a front and a back side. So this dark part means that the cloth, this is the back side of the cloth, and this white part means this is the front side of the cloth. So just try to remember that. So anytime your cloth is showing this black color, that means you have to change the side. So what we'll do now is we are going to start dragging and pull this clothes to the back of the character. So we move like this, then we keep moving. Though it might be stressful, but you just have to like keep doing it. Then we pull it to the back. It's not inside here, so we still have to put it to the back. So this is it here. So what we'll do now is showing black here, but there is a way we can make it faster to flip to the back without like rotating it like this. Yeah. So what we'll do now is to duplicate this. You click on symmetric, or you can press Ctrl D for shortcut, which is faster. So click on this, this, then this is it already. So what we'll do now is you hold on shift. You have to hold on shift, tap on this. Yes, when you tap on this, then on the 3D pattern, click on right click. When you right click, click on flip normals. When you flip normal, it's going to change sides. So this is it here. It has flipped normals. So this is it. It's up. So the next thing we'll do is to stitch the cloth. But first of all, let us adjust the neck, because I don't want this neck to pull down at the back. The front can pull down, but the neck side of the back should not pull down. It should be closer to the neck. So, well, what I do most of the time is to avoid confusion. You can just arrange it back. Sorry, just tap on one of them. You can tap on either of them and just drag it like this. Yes, so that you can see any correction you are making. Then you can click on C. C is edit curvature, or come back here, edit curvature. Push it a bit. Sorry, let's use the edit pattern Z. So we'll pull it up a bit. As you can see, we can see. Let's see, not bad. Then you can also touch all this small. Sorry, this is too with Z. So that's it. So the next thing we should do is to stitch it together. So this is the stitching icon. So this stitching has more than one option. So what you need to do is to hold on left click. When you hold on left click, you see the other option. This is segment sewing, but it is segment sewing. We don't need this MN segment sewing. Just this one is enough. Then we have the other one, which is the free sewing. When you hold on this, there are two options. This is the MN free sewing, and this is the free sewing. But mostly we'll be using more of the free sewing instead of this MN, and also for the segment sewing aspects too. So what you need to do is click on N segment sewing, then tap on this, and then tap on this and tap on this. Make sure they are in line. This line here must be in line with the other line here. It mustn't be here. It mustn't be diagonal. If it's diagonal, then you have issue with stitching. So make sure it's like this. So that's it. That's taking effect here. So you can either stitch in the 2D pattern or in the 3D pattern, either of your choice, so that you won't make mistakes. So the next thing is to do the side aspect. So here must be in line with here. See, it must not be like this. Like this is. So if it is like this, okay, I will show you something now. So it doesn't matter if this line is up here. If the line is up down here, it's still fine, but just make sure that it is also in line with this line here. So this is it. You get. So we are also going to stitch this middle side. Is very important. Though it's not showing here because they are too close together, but you can do it here at the 2D pattern. Just make sure the line is in line with this line. So you do that for the back too. Press this and press this. Then you click on spacebar to simulate. Spacebar is to simulate. So that's it. The shirt is ready. Not bad. Oh my god, this is looking weird. So this pointed part, we can always do adjustments by touching this Z, by touching this more often. Yet, and maybe make it more, I don't know, press spacebar to make your adjustment. Well, it's looking pointed here, still looking quite pointed. Then you can always adjust your clothes. So remember that when this blue icon is still on, that means simulation is still on. When this icon is still on here, that means you can always drag the cloth. But when you press spacebar, it turns to the cursor, this mouse cursor icon, and then when you touch the cloth and drag, it's as if you are pulling it out, which can affect your distance. So see what I'm saying? So just press Ctrl Z to undo. So that's just it. So when this thing is on blue, if it's on blue, you can press spacebar to activate the icon so that you can always pull the cloth, adjust it to your taste. Sorry, you can just adjust it to your taste. You can pull it away from the neck a bit. So like that. So the next thing we'll do is we are going to create the arm side. So we are going to still use the polygon. Yeah. So we can do like this. Yeah. Sorry, Ctrl Z. Let me move it closer to the arm side so that I won't be dragging it too much. So we can do more of this. If you are a tailor or a fashion designer, you should know more about cutting it. So the way you cut it in real life is the same way you are going to cut it inside this software also. So as you can see, so that's just it. Sorry, Ctrl Z to remove that. So we have to edit this. Let me use the let me just drag this a bit. Let me check the length. So this is 23.25. Well, it doesn't have to be equal, sharp, but can be close, as you can see. So like this. Well, not perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. So depending on your choice, and most time the measurement of this angle must be equal to this angle to avoid maybe stretches or more wrinkles around the arm. So the measurement of this side should be here. So this one is about 26.8, though we are still going to do some adjustments. So the next thing we are going to do is to add the curvature. This is the curvature here. Tap on it, hold on it. That's left click and hold, drag it up. Left click and hold, drag it up. Don't know if it's too much. So then we use Z, or we use this edit pattern icon. So this is it here. Then we do like this, then like this also. Not too bad. So this is it here. Then what is the size of this? 26.8. This all this are not even close. So let me just drag it more a bit. It is 269. Let's leave it 26.7. I need something quite close. Okay. Let's bring it a bit. Well, not bad. Then we can, yes. So the next thing we'll do is to bring it closer to the hand. We have to rotate it. Rotate, boy. Yeah. So, yep. Getting there. So this is it. We have to bring it closer. See closer then. Yes. So this is it. So what we'll do now is you can either click on Ctrl D as the shortcut, or let me just click on pattern, then symmetric pattern with sewing. So this is it. So move it. If you want to move, just hold on the scroll icon. That's if you're using your mouse. It's better for you to use a mouse while using this software than using your trackpad. So you can hold on the scroll button to always drag your scene. Just hold on it and keep dragging. Drag your mouse to drag on your screen. So just drag it to this other hand here. So that's it there. So next thing we're going to do is stitching. Sewing. This is it. We're going to click on segment sewing. Yes. So it is more easier for you to always locate where you want to use the segment sewing. So this is it. So we're going to click here and drag it here. Then right click and rotate to rotate your 3D. When you hold on right click and rotate and drag your mouse to rotate. So that's it. So this is it, and this is it. Yes. Let me see. Yeah, not bad. So before we stitch this side together, make sure you simulate this aspect first. Then when it has finished simulating, we'll simulate the hand to join together. So click on spacebar. Not bad. Yep. So you can drag, pull. It's wrinkled. Well, so look at still puffing up. Well, all these adjustments you can make it personal. This is just a tutorial for you to understand how to use the software. Then we'll still click on you still go back to segment sewing again back. So we need to stitch this side because there's a hole here. So this side to this side, that's this side to this side, then that's the same thing for the other side. So your when your cloth is linked, so any stitching you make or any sewing you make will also take effect in the other parts. So this is it, where you can use this to edit the hand, sorry, edit pattern. Can drag this, yes, and you can widen it, can widen it a bit, can widen it a bit, then you do the same thing. Yeah, yep. So based on your choice, based on what you want to design, so spacebar. So this is it here. So let's move to the trouser aspect. So this is the hand trouser. So the next thing to do is we are going to use this polygon. Sorry, yes, polygon H. So let me first change, let me adjust this close up a bit. So one, and hold on, shift, pull it, push it up. So the next thing to do is we are going to use this. We'll do this, 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 and it's going to be baggy a bit. Can do this, then this, this, and this. For the trouser, let me press it. I want the waist to be tiny, so no, tap on the screen. Yes, Z is to always edit pattern, don't forget. So this is it here. Not bad. So you can press A, or this is A here if you are looking for it. So duplicate it to the other side. So that's it. And we have one too close to each other. So we are going to duplicate it. So the next thing we'll do is to copy and paste. Copy, sorry, and paste. Copy and paste. Yes. So what we did to the shirt, that's what we'll do to the clothes. So this is it. Yeah. So we can press, let me see, is it well aligned? It's too far from the clothes, so it's too far, so bring it closer. Then the next thing to do is control D, which is symmetric pattern with sewing. Sorry, let me put it like that. So we're gonna do this like this. So yep. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is to stitch, which is very important, and we're also going to move this like up, 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 up. So next thing is to stitch. Let's use this segment sewing. One, yes. So for the leg, one, yes. So that's the same thing. So the next thing is this to this, this to this. So but we are going to adjust this part here. So in this aspect, if you want to change to the mouse cursor, you can click on Q or you can click on this. Yeah, this is Q. So we have to move this because the leg is outside the stitch. So this is it. We have to make sure the leg is inside, else there'll be error. Also, we have to flip the normals of this because this is the inside that is showing outside. So click on this and also click on this, then flip normals. Let me see. I'm thinking this is too big. Oh, so let's simulate to see the results. Ctrl Z. Sorry, there was an error. I forgot to stitch the back. Okay, let's click on N for segment sewing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's better. Then click on Q. Yes, so the trouser is ready and looks tucked in. So there's another way you can bring it faster. Instead of bringing the cloth outside, or you can decide to bring the cloth outside, then pull it inside. Okay, yep, yes, come outside, bro. Yep. So also you might notice that the wrinkle might not be looking quite realistic. So what you can do is to click on Ctrl A. When you click on Ctrl A, you can increase the layer. We'll reduce the layer, not the layer, sorry, the particle distance. So this is the particle distance. You can reduce it to 10 or 5. Though it drains the GPU. When you reduce the layer, it drains the GPU of your system. So sometimes you can always sew at a high particle distance, and when you think you are almost done or done, you can reduce the particle distance to see the result. So you can, let's see. So look, so see the difference. So, and it's quite slower. So this is it. So this is just how to design a shirt. This is just the basics. And if you want to add a pocket, let's add a pocket on this. Also, if you want to remove the line here, if you don't want any line here, so what you need to do is we'll also make a pocket. Press B, or you need to edit. This is to edit. Edit sewing is B. So click on it. When you click on it, tap on the stitch you want to edit. So this is the one at the center here. This here is what we want to edit here. So tap on it, then you click on merge. So this is merge. So it means it's as merge. This line won't show when you want to render the clothes. So that is it. And you can also do the same for the back too. So tap here and also merge it so that the line won't show. This line will not show. So don't worry, when you want to render, you won't see this line there. And let's just create a quick pocket. So what you do is internal line. So this is internal line. When you hold on it, there are other options there: internal rectangle, internal ellipse, sorry, and this is that. So use this internal line. We are not going to use on pocket as the shape of a rectangle, so let's just use a rectangle. So this is a rectangle. What you need to do is to draw a rectangle on the, let me see, yes, on the pocket, on this one here. So it's going to show a line. It's going to show the box, the rectangle shape there. So yeah, also we have to make a correction. The reason why the pocket is showing in this other side is because they are linked. So what we need to do is let's Ctrl Z first. That's to undo. Then the next thing we'll do is to click on A to tap one of the shirts and remove linked editing, sorry, remove linked editing, and that is it there. So it will prevent anything that happens here to happen here at the other side. So the next thing to do is to add a pocket. Yeah, it's too close. We can always adjust the pocket by clicking on A. So A can always adjust the pocket. So I think this is not bad for the pocket. So for you to maintain this measurement of this pocket, because when you create an interline line, it gives you the opportunity to stitch on the cloth, stitch on this any part of the cloth. You can add anything you want on this cloth. It gives you opportunity to stitch, because without this internal line you can't stitch anything on the cloth except you are stitching on the edges of the cloth you are making. So it gives you opportunity to stitch on the cloth. So the next thing we do is to tap on this. First of all, we are going to duplicate it. Control C, Control V. Let's do the normal. So and we press Control V. So this is it here. So that's it. You can see it up here because I drag it up here. So the next thing to do is to cut this internal line away from this material here. So what you do is take this, then you cut it. This is cut. So when you cut it, it separates itself from this one. So this is it here. So we can make it easier. Let's drag it down closer to the shirt. Yeah, better. So let's bring it closer to here. So what we do now is to do segment sewing. This is it. So the next thing is to stitch here to this side here. You can see here to this side. Yes, okay, sorry, that is a mistake. So if you make mistakes like this, you can press B and reverse sewing. It's going to straighten it for you, as you can see. So then segment sewing back here to here, and we are going to leave this side open since this is the pocket where to dip something inside. So I press spacebar to simulate. So your pocket is ready. Drag, see this space. So this is your pocket, as you can see. Space is there. So that's it. So thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any question on how to use CLO3D, or you are having issue with any aspect of this tutorial, just leave a comment, or you can send a DM to me on IG, or just still leave a comment, or you can send a message to me on my email too. So and let's give it a color before we finish the tutorial. If you want to give it a color, just click on the fabric. This is fabric. So can give it red, then everything is going to be red. Done and apply. But if you want to give it a separate color, maybe probably the top should be red and this place should be a black pant or any other color, white pant or anyone. First you can add this. Then the next thing you will do is fabric editor has its own property editor, and also all these also have their own property editor. So there will be changes, so don't confuse yourself. You might click on this and you are seeing something else. So when you click on this, it gives you another option, see, and then when you click on this, there's another option here. So what you do is you can click on this, the trouser, click on the trouser, hold on shift, click on this and click on this. Then we'll go to scroll down to the fabric aspect. So this is the fabric. Click the drop down and change it to fabric white. So that is the white. So that's how you can separate. So if you want to add as many color on your clothes, just add, then select the part you want to add and click on the fabric option and change the fabric to that particular color. So then we'll click on render. This is render. Then make sure this thing is turned off. So to turn it off, click on spacebar, then click here, that's left click to load. So this is it here. You can click on Q, then hold on the scroll button on your mouse to drag it up so I can see it perfectly. So this is it here. Then you can right click to rotate if you want to give it an angle shot. As you can see, this is it. So that's all. Sorry about this pointed edge side. That's due to not cutting it properly. So, but this is it. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, drop your questions. Don't worry, we'll be dropping more video on how to use CLO3D.